Hello there guys, it's Boardman here, and welcome to my channel. I am so glad to see you, and thank you for joining me on this brand new video. I'll be doing another read aloud for you guys for story time together as we learn and listen. So, I will do another Disney read aloud stories, since I did a previous Disney read aloud stories. I hope you enjoyed it so far. I really appreciate it for your support to keep my channel growing and creativity up and running. And thank you so much for waiting patiently, because I was quite busy at the moment. So, first of all, I'll show you a book I've got. I've got Walt Disney's The Brave Little Tailor. It was published by Disney's Wonderful World of Reading and the Gruler Book Club edition. This is inspired by original 1938 animated classic short film Brave Little Tailor. What I intend to do, I'm going to show you a story when I read by words and showing some pictures from each page. Well, it seems like you have come to the right place. Okay, shall I begin the story? Sit back, relax and enjoy. There was a town in a terrible trouble. A huge giant lived nearby. Every time the giant sat down on a house, he crushed it. Everyone was afraid. The giant would crush the whole town. Everyone, that is, but Mickey the Tailor. He had a different kind of trouble. Some flies had gotten into his house. They were buzzing all around his head. At last, Mickey grabbed his fly swatter. He slammed it down on the table. He picked it up and counted 7 dead flies. "Wow," he said. 7 with one blow. I must tell someone about this. Two farmers were talking near Mickey's shop. "We must get rid of a giant," said one. "But who can do it?" asked the other. Just then Mickey opened his window and cried, "I killed 7 with one blow." Farmers thought Mickey was talking about giants, not flies. They ran and told everyone. The tailor killed 7 giants with one blow, they said. One farmer even told the king's baker. The baker ran off to tell the king's knight. "Did you hear that?" said the baker. "The tailor killed 7 giants with one blow." The little tailor is braver than he looks," said the knight. "The king must hear about this," and off he ran to tell the king. As soon as the king heard the news, he sent for the little tailor. Mickey smiled at the king and the beautiful Princess Minnie. "Gee," thought Mickey, "maybe the king wants me to make him a new coat." "Little tailor," said the king, "tell me how you killed 7 with one blow." "Well," said Mickey, "it was really nothing. First they came at me from a right. Then they came at me from a left. Suddenly they were all around me, so I let them have it. They never knew what hit them." "Bravo," cried the king. "You shall be my giant killer." "Giant killer?" said Mickey. I could never be your giant killer." "I will give you gold," said the king. "No thanks," said Mickey. "Gold? will make me change my mind. Just then, Princess Minnie whispered something in the king's ear. Of course, said the king. Little Tyler, said the king, if you will be my giant killer, you will marry the princess. Mickey looked at Minnie. Golly, gee, Willikers, he said. So the little Tyler became the king's giant killer, and off he went to find a giant. As soon as Mickey was alone, he sat down to think. I'm just a Tyler, he thought. What do I know about killing giants? Mickey was thinking so hard, he did not see the dark shadow of the ground. When he did look up, he saw a huge thought it was a giant about to step on him, but Mickey was fast. He ran to the first thing he saw, a wagon full of pumpkins. He jumped inside and hid. Mickey heard a loud crunch. He peeked out. The giant was sitting on a house. The house was crushed to the ground, but the giant just looked at the pumpkins. Ah, some orange berries, he said. The giant reached down and grabbed a bunch of pumpkins. Without knowing it, he grabbed Mickey too. The giant opened his mouth and popped in the pumpkin, but Mickey was fast. He grabbed the first thing he saw, the giant's moustache. Mickey was hanging by the hair. The giant felt something tickle him under his nose. Don't fly, said the giant, and he caught Mickey between his fingers. Now it's a time to be brave, said Mickey. He took out his scissors. On God, he cried. And he poked the giant in the nose. Ouch, said the giant, and he slammed his hands together, but Mickey was fast. He jumped into the first thing he saw, the king's slave. Now, the giant felt something tickle his arm, so he reached into his sleeve to get it. But again, Mickey was too fast for the giant. He cut his way out of his sleeve with his scissors. Then Mickey took out his needle and thread. He began to sew very fast. He first sewed around the giant's fingers. Then he sewed the giant's sleeves together. Next, he wrapped up the thread around his giant's nose. But he didn't stop there. Around and around went Mickey. Around and around went the thread. At last, the giant was all sewn up. He could not move. He could not even stand up. The giant fell down with a great crash. Everyone in the town heard the crash. They ran to see what it was. There was Mickey standing on the giant's foot. 3 cheers for the brave little Tyler, they cried. They carried Mickey back to the castle. Minnie was waiting at the gate. Soon the brave little Tyler and a beautiful Princess Minnie were happily married. And to think it all began with 7 dead flies. The end. So, guys, I hope you enjoy listening to a story of Disney's The Brave Little Tyler, which was very inspiring. to the original Disney's 1938 classic short film. I hope that was really interesting, guys. So since last year, we had a celebration of a wonderful 100 years of Disney has been established way back in 1923 over time. Okay, guys, so thank you so much for listening to a story. I hope you enjoy it. I really appreciate you guys for support me. So, if you'd like to see the next Read Aloud videos, please write your comments down below for your requests. Right, so then, remember, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit this bell notification and don't miss out on future content. It's really important to you. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It's always appreciated. There's a social link, so you can find me just below the video description. You can find me on Pinterest, Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest. Okay, guys, so thank you ever so much for watching, and please stay tuned for future contents. Okay, guys, so just about to go now, and I hope you see you soon. Thank you ever so much.